No money, no loyalty, no control. In a way, Hamas is spiraling into crisis mode as Israel's relentless siege and military strikes choke off its cash flow, leaving the fighters unpaid. And there are rare protests inside Gaza. Our next story takes a closer look at the militant group's grip on power, and we ask if it's loosening under the weight of the financial ruin and the public anger.
Rare images from Gaza, Palestinians raising slogans against Gaza's Hamas rulers. Hundreds of Palestinians came out in Beit Lahia, chanting slogans, Hamas out, out, or Hamas is all rubbish. The protesters are calling for the release of the Israeli hostages and an end to the war.
We live in the 21st century, and we are deprived of basic human rights. We can't even have a piece of bread.
We appeal to the wise among our people to immediately release the kidnapped hostages, Israelis. The war must stop and the kidnapped must be released. There will be no more hostility, but rather life and partnership.
Hamas is also facing a severe financial crisis, struggling to pay its fighters and employees under tightening Israeli restrictions and military actions. Reports state that many fighters have not been paid since March. For months, Hamas has relied on a fragile network of black market sales, foreign funding and taxes on merchants to bankroll its operations. But Israeli restrictions and targeted assassinations of Hamas's financial operatives have shattered the system. The financial strain is undermining Hamas's recruitment efforts and control. The broader cash crunch is compounding the stress for the civilians in Gaza, where Israel's currency is legal tender. Displaced Gazans searching for food, shelter or medicine in the shattered enclave also need to scramble for the cash to pay for it.
Every time I go to the bakery, I wait in line for a long time for the bread, and then when I come back, I tell my mum I can't stand it anymore. I feel suffocated while waiting, but my mum tells me we have no other choice.
I used to be a craftsman. Now I have no income because of unemployment, so my wife and I made this stove. We earn 20 shekels, about $5 a day from it to support our family. Nowadays, a piece of bread is the mainstay of people's life. Everyone is looking for bread.
The United Nations warns of worsening conditions and shortages of medicine and other essentials. Now, Hamas says it is ready to release all remaining hostages for an end to the Gaza war.
Hamas movement is ready to immediately negotiate a deal to swap all hostages with an agreed number of Palestinians jailed by Israel, to end completely the war against our people, and to fully withdraw from Gaza Strip and to start the reconstruction in Gaza.
Egyptian mediators have been working to revive the January ceasefire agreement that halted fighting in Gaza before breaking down last month. But there has been little sign of progress, with both Israel and Hamas blaming each other for the lack of a deal. Bureau Report, WION World is One.
To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.